Hi lovelies, it's Jasmine again, back again with another video. How do you all like lovelies? I'm trying to think of like a nickname for my followers. I don't know, what do you all think? If you could think of like a name to call you all, to call my family, subscribers that support me, my supporters, I'm gonna call you all my supporters. If you could think of a name for me to call my supporters, comment down below what I should call you all. I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope you all have had I hope you all have had a nice week since my last video. And if you haven't seen my last video yet, definitely go check it out and show me some love. I appreciate and love you all so much. Thank you for watching that one. And if you haven't seen it yet, please definitely go back and watch my last video. It means a lot. Thank you so much for the support that I have gotten. It means the world to me. Thank you. And so as you all can see in the title for today's video, it's all about confidence. Yes, and self-love and loving yourself and how to be more confident and assertive, how to build good self-esteem and how to love yourself and show yourself that self-love. So yeah, let's get into today's video. If you're new here, like I said, I'm Jasmine. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and share my channel. And like the same way that I've been starting my other videos, I want to first start off with a devotional, a prayer, and 2 affirmations, one from a deck of cards that I have and one from a book. So let's do that. So we're gonna start off with the devotional like always from Jesus Calling. I'll have the link to where you can find the devotional below the video. And y'all, I know I probably sound a little nasally. I've been battling, I don't know if it was a cold, allergies or what, but I've been like honestly stuffy like for the past week. Kept having to blow my nose. It's so annoying. It's finally at the tail end of it and I'm feeling so much better, but I still feel like just been feeling tired lately. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. So let us do today's devotional, and I'm reading for today's date. I'm not even gonna say the dates anymore because I don't want it to get confusing. I want these videos to be like whenever, like let's say you go back and watch this months from now, the date of the devotional won't matter. If you feel it and it resonates with you, then that's what matters the most. That's what counts. So we are gonna read this one for today. It says, "Trust me and don't be afraid, for I am your strength and song. Think what it means to have me as your strength. I spoke the universe into existence. My power is absolutely unlimited. Human weakness consecrated to me is like a magnet drawing my power into your neediness. However far and however fear can never block the flow of my strength into you. Instead of trying to fight your fears, concentrate on trusting me. Remember that I am also your song. I want you to share my joy, living in conscious awareness of my presence. Rejoice as we journey together toward heaven. Join me singing my song." And this kind of reminds me of my favorite Bible verse from Philippians, which says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." And if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that's in my Bible, because I just feel like Christ really does just give me so much strength, and that with Christ, I can do anything. And so yeah, this verse talks about strength, this devotional for the day. So yeah, that was a good one. Now I'm gonna do a quick prayer, and then like I said, we'll do an affirmation and get into the actual topic of the video. So let me start off with the prayer. Father God, I just want to say thank you for bringing us here today to get your word. I want you to continue to bless all of us. I want you to continue to bless my followers and subscribers and supporters. And I want you to always shine your light on me, and I want people to see you through me. And I just pray that if someone's having a tough time, God, and they're confused and they don't know you or hear your voice, that they can now start to hear your voice and that you're there with them and they feel your strength and comfort. And I just pray that everyone continues to have a great week and everyone continues to stay healthy and feel loved. And I just pray that everyone is blessed and that life is treating everyone well. And I I pray. In your name, Jesus, amen. So now let's do the affirmation. So we're going to start off with the cards, like I said. Words That Work by Melinda Williams. And it's a self-empowerment affirmation card deck for manifesting wealth, health, and abundance. So like for these, I like to just pull them at random. So that's what we're gonna do, like always. So let's see. So the back of this one says faith over fear. And it says, my body is fit and fine. Oh, this is perfect for our topic for today, for self-love and self-confidence. I love it. It says, my body is fit and fine. My hair shines, my skin is radiant, my teeth sparkle. I am beautiful. I love that. Say it with me one more time. My body is fit and fine. My hair shines, my skin is radiant, my teeth sparkle. I am beautiful. One more time. My body is fit and fine. My hair shines, my skin is radiant, my teeth sparkle. I am beautiful. Look at that one. Love it. That's, like I said, is perfect for today's video. Now I'm gonna go into the affirmation from the book that I have here, 365 Powerful Positive Affirmations for Black Women. And I'm gonna do confidence affirmations like I did from the last video, but especially since, like I said, this video and the title is about confidence and self-love. So this one is from chapter 2 in the book, 60 Affirmations for Confidence. Confidence is the backbone of everything that you do. To live the life that you want and you've only dreamed of, you must find the courage and confidence to do so. And that is so true, ladies. So I'm gonna read this one. It says, I stand firmly by what I hold true with utmost confidence and grace. Let's say it together, say it with me. I stand firmly by what I hold true with utmost confidence and grace. One more time. I stand firmly by what I hold true with the utmost confidence and grace. Now, without further ado, let's talk about this. How to be confident, ladies. Gotta learn to love yourself. If you can't, no one else will. If you don't love yourself, who will? Comes from within first. You gotta love yourself and be confident. So yeah. So today's video is all about how to become confident, how I've learned to become confident and love myself. You all, I vow to love myself. I vow to never compromise my morals and my beliefs for a man. Never again. Don't do it, sis. I vow to myself to never change myself for a man. Never lose myself in a man again. I've been there and it's horrible. And I hope that you never have to experience that too. My self-love and healing journey has been a long time coming. I haven't always had confidence. But I have found some Bible verses recently that have helped me with being even more confident. Here are a few of the current encouraging Bible verses about confidence that can help you too, and to love yourself even more. My personal favorite, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, is the Bible verse from Philippians, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Another verse that I love is from the book of Solomon. Another favorite verse of mine. It's in Psalm 139. David's praying to God and he says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I love that, being fearfully and wonderfully made. This speaks of the care and attention that God has made for us. By now, God has made billions of human beings. So many of us, so unique. But we're not mass produced. We're not churned out in some machine or mechanism, or not in a mechanistic way. Each and every one of us is unique and different and individually handcrafted and made by God. And there's something fearfully and wonderfully made about that. Another Bible verse that I love that helps with confidence is from the book of Joshua. He says, how can I command you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Beautiful, my love. This is another one I love. There is no flaw in you. Chances are someone at some point has told you a version of the following things. The most important relationship in your life is you and yourself. The relationship that you have with yourself. And yes, I fully believe that that is 1000% true. We'll be the first to admit that it's cheesy, but actually it's true. And that's why it's so critical to learn how to love on yourself. When there's days when you're alone, no one's there with you, and you're sad, you need to pour love into yourself. Not only has research said people who have high self-esteem are more likely to be overall happy in life, and they're much more confident, but it is also correlated with better mental and physical health. And it can make you even more resilient to any challenges or issues that life throws at you that may arise that you may face. And whether that's being blindsided by a horrible accident, blindsided by a breakup, getting fired from your dream job, or anything that you just did not see coming that takes a whirlwind in your life. The value that you give to yourself is the value that the world reflects, meaning the way you see yourself is the way that other people see you. The world will reflect that back at you. Your thoughts become reality. And of course, learning to love yourself isn't quite as simple as singing a few of those Lizzo songs, which I know you all probably have heard of and love too, or just treating yourself to some serious self-care. So I went and did a little research on what a variety of psychologists and mental health experts say online and some of their tips for confidence and loving yourself. They say start by finding something that you love, a hobby that you love, a happy hobby. It's easy to get stuck in a bump, in a rut where you're feeling down and bad about yourself. It's easy to just start having bad spiraling thoughts and get depressed. But it's important during those times you find an activity or sport or something that you love. And chances are that if you're good at it, it'll be even better and you'll want to do it even more. A therapist I found said that when we're doing something that we enjoy and we're doing it well to the best of our ability, we go into a state of what's called a flow. And a flow is what it sounds like, what the word flow means. It just improves feelings of confidence and our overall happiness. And when you learn how to be in that flow more regularly, it'll lead to overall well-being, greater feelings of self-love and self-confidence, and just an overall better outlook in life. And that could mean spending more time doing the things you love. Like, let's say, for example, you like doing what I actually like doing is coloring in adult coloring books, which I have a lot laying all around my room that I have. Or if you like dancing, or if you like to do those adult puzzles. If you have a garden, working in your garden, baking desserts, cooking, writing in a journal, doing yoga, praying, meditating, playing a fun word game, playing those fun games on your phone. You know, for me, one of my favorite hobbies that slows down my brain, like I said, is coloring. It's painting. I love painting. I have so many paints that I did. I'll show you all one day some of my paintings, and I'll probably vlog me painting because I have a long painting to do. I also like working out, dancing, listening to music, singing my heart out when no one's looking in the shower and things like that. Those are just a few examples as well that I love. Another key important thing is your health. Health is wealth. When you feel good from the right nutrients on the inside, you'll look good and be confident. A balanced diet is key. And it's not just about being slim or a certain figure. Research actually shows from nutritional psychology is that eating better actually helps ease with depression, anxiety, bad moods, and just your overall health, like I said. And it leads to a better mental health and mental state. A study published in the American Journal of Psychology actually found that women who ate primarily fruits, which I love fruit, who doesn't? Comment below your favorite fruit. Actually, I love strawberries, all of that, watermelon, yep. But if you eat fruit, vegetables, meat, fish, and whole grains, that's really important, you're less likely to be anxious and depressed than women or other people that ate processed, fried, and sugary foods that are just plain bad for you. So you want to make sure that you focus on foods that help you feel nourished, that give you energy, that make your body feel good. Y'all need a sip of water, all this talking. And a psychologist from Chicago, who is actually an author of a best-selling book called Myself, an autobiography of survival, she recommends eating clean, whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, like I just mentioned before. And there's no denying the joy of potato chips, brownies, and other just plain bad junk and greasy food, simple pleasures. If you do want to attempt to make some healthy swaps. A good way to replace those fried foods is like trying air fried foods in an air fryer, air fried popcorn, dark chocolate covered almonds, or like what's it called, like good granola bars or some good alternatives. And there's some nutritionist approved on-the-go snacks that'll keep you satisfied that I just listed off if you're very busy and always on the go too. And additionally, something very important that'll help you is foods that are rich in folate, iron, omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, potassium, theanine, I cannot speak, I'm sorry y'all, vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin C, and zinc, which I actually take over-the-counter vitamins of all of those to make sure I'm intaking those nutrients. And those have all been shown and linked to help elevate your mood and stop depression. Another good one is like seafoods, especially like fish, certain fish though, like tuna, crab, leafy green vegetables, colorful peppers, broccoli, cauliflower. Those are all really good. And I actually saw an article recently that said, did you know, I don't know if you knew this, but broccoli prevents cancer. So definitely eat some broccoli, y'all. And we tend to be the hardest on ourselves. I know I'm so like terrible with myself. It's not even funny. Show yourself some love and compassion. Be easy on yourself. Grab a good thing you could try to do is like grab a stack of sticky notes. This is a good exercise, and write down 10 to 15 positive skills and positive traits and things that you love about yourself. And I know it could be hard for some people, but ask maybe a family member or a friend to describe you, like your positive attributes, and write that down. And then put all the sticky notes like around your house, on the bathroom mirror, everywhere, over your bed, anywhere where you can wake up every day and just see it. Put it on your fridge, on like a lamp, on a cabinet, anywhere where you're like looking at daily around your house. And you'll start to see those daily reminders over time. You'll really soak it in, and you'll realize how awesome and beautiful you truly are, because you are, sis. You really are. Something that I do, I don't have sticky notes per se, but I have these posters by my girl, Melanin Girl Culture. I link it down below, which is also behind me, but they all have like really good affirmations and sayings, and I have them hung up all over my house. Another thing you could do is try to write a letter to yourself and journal. And writing to yourself can be really helpful when you're going through like just a rough time. I know we've all had rough times. And a study actually from the Journal of Positive Psychology found that participants who wrote a self-compassionate, loving letter, which I need to do this more. I'm actually probably gonna do this after I finish recording the video because I've been kind of down. I need this for myself. But if you do this, it says every day for a week, the women that did this reported lower levels of self-esteem issues and lower levels of depression after they did that for 3 months. So to do this, spend one paragraph acknowledging the fact that you're beautiful, that you're indeed actually going through a rough patch actually. So acknowledge what you're going through. And then in the second paragraph, remind yourself that there's so many people out here struggling with the same thing, that you're not alone, that you love yourself, you know? And then a third final paragraph focusing on constructive changes that you could do to make yourself feel happier and better and like yourself again, or even better than you've been. And you could put all those hobbies and activities you love to do on there, and then hang it somewhere, again, hang it on the wall or somewhere, refrigerator, wherever, where you spend lots of time and see it. And over time, you'll start to be more self-compassionate with yourself and start to love yourself. Another thing to help with your confidence is, sis, get them finances together. Get them in check. So like, When you're in a lot of debt, that really actually affects self-esteem, believe it or not. That affects your confidence. If you're walking around with all this debt, you have to seriously always think about. It's a very, very serious source of stress, and it impacts both your physical and your mental health. I know for me, I have some debt, and it affects me. It definitely affects me, but I'm working on getting it down. I feel like I'll have it down soon, so it shouldn't be too much longer. But I know it's totally relatable. If you have any type of financial struggle, I'm right there with you, sis. We'll get through this together. So it's recommended that you should just take time looking over your financial situation, and even try to get like a financial advisor, but don't be too harsh on yourself. You're human at the end of the day, and it takes time. It's not instant to fix your finances, especially depending on how bad they may be. And you could track your finances with apps like Mint or like your bank statements. Just make sure you're budgeting and tracking your finances some type of way. And from there, you can figure out how much you actually need to live off of for both now and in the future down the road, as well as find ways to cut back on your spending. Make sure you definitely look at that, your spending, to budget. And you do this so that you can work towards larger goals, like saving for retirement. Let's say if you have kids, you want to start a college fund for your babies. And when you get your finances together, I'm telling you, you'll glow up, sis. Like, your confidence will skyrocket. And you won't be stressed. Like, you'll just feel better. You'll feel more at ease and freedom and happier in life, you know? And when someone gives you a compliment, do you all just say, oh, thanks, and not even think about it? Really let it soak in when somebody compliments you. Accept the compliment. You deserve it. I know it's simple, but when's the last time someone said, hey, I like your shirt, or hey, I like your, or hey, you're beautiful? Did you really deep down accept that, you know? And if you're like me and most other people, has been a while since you've last actually accepted a good compliment. And there's actually a study I found from Harvard Business Review, and they found that nearly 70% of people associate recognition with discomfort, actually, or embarrassment, which that's shocking to me, you know? You should never be embarrassed for somebody complimenting you. Like, girl, you got it going on. And it probably might have to do with you wanting to be humble. But after all, studies have linked to humility to increase self-control and effective leadership. It might also be a reflection of your own feelings deep down towards yourself, though, if you're having a hard time accepting compliments. And that means that it can be hard to accept that someone else thinks positively of you. Like, we probably don't feel that way about yourself, you know? And if you improve your self-confidence and self-love and self-respect, then you'll be able to take these compliments and love yourself better. And that explains why people with lower self-esteem usually have more negative feelings after receiving compliments and more of a negative outlook on themselves. Also, according to an article published by the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology, and it's also important to try and absorb compliments. Soak them up. It's nothing wrong with that. That's not like vain or anything. When you have a hard time seeing positive views about yourself and like taking compliments, it actually helps to take someone else's word for it, because you're like, oh, I feel seen in that moment, you know? And let's say, metaphorically speaking, save these compliments for a rainy day and let them serve as many reminders for when you're having those bad days that, oh yeah, this person said, you know, that I'm strong and I'm beautiful or whatever. And you know you're worthy of love, especially of your own love. Change the thoughts in your head. Change those negative Nancy thoughts. Change that inner dialogue, that anxiety that you have in your head. It's important to learn to tweak what you're saying to yourself. That negative self-talk, it does not help you, sis. And I know that it's human that we all have a little bit or some degree of negative self-talk, which happens without us even knowing. It could be subconscious. So that's why it's so important to pour into yourself, to practice affirmations, to become more aware of when you are internally beating yourself up and tell yourself to stop. One way to do this is to turn the negative talk, like calling yourself names maybe, like let's say you just call yourself dumb or something crazy like that, into something more positive. Like let's say you make a mistake and you call yourself stupid, or why did you do that, or harsh with yourself. Say, be gentle. Say, sometimes I make mistakes, but I am still a smart and successful girl, a woman. Changing the way that you talk to yourself and being kind and patient with yourself is a huge part of increasing your self-esteem and your self-love. Another way to get more confident is something that I love doing. I love being with nature when it's nice outside. Is get outside, breathe, get some air, go for a walk. There's so much research that shows being grounded in nature makes you feel so much more better. I love going to the beach, going to the lakefront here, going to parks. You all, like, fresh air helps too, you know. Going for a walk for me really clears my head. I need that to be sane. So I definitely recommend that, going outside into nature. And a study even showed that being in nature actually reduces your stress levels. And it's been associated with an increase in creativity and cognition. And it's just good for your overall health, positivity, and confidence. Another way to be confident and show yourself some love is, like I said, to change your inner dialogue. Like I said, you have to tweak what you're saying about yourself. So yeah, sis, I want you to know you're the ish. Like, you're bomb. I want you to know you're beautiful. Be confident. At the end of the day, you just need to love yourself. Once you get that glow on the inside, it'll shine from the outside, and everybody will start noticing, like, wow, she's positive, she's beautiful, she's confident. And yes, you are, sis, you are. That's it for the video. You got this, girl. Go out in the world and be confident and bold and beautiful. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that it was helpful, valuable for you. Comments, if you've ever had self-esteem or self-love issues, what you do to feel confident about yourself, to get your confidence on. Please comment what you would love to see next for this channel. It's all for you, ladies, so I need your feedback. This channel is for you. I need to know what you want to see. Please help me out, and I'll help you out. And also, please share my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend about me, Jasmine. It helps me out a lot, too, if you hit the like button and comment on my video. I really, really appreciate it. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to share my channel. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe or like or comment. And until next time, thank you all so much again. I'll see you in the next video. I'm rooting for you, sis. You got this. Peace and love. Thank you.